Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is what the difference is between a page and a post. And to illustrate this, I'm going to go to the website once again. And one of the first tips I'd say when working with WordPress is to have two web browsers. In my case, I use Firefox and Safari. If you're on a PC, I'd say use Internet Explorer and Firefox. One where you are working in the background on the dashboard, and one where you actually have the site so you can see the difference. You can get away with using a single web browser to do this, but it is really a lot simpler if you use both. So going back to Safari here, um, I mentioned we're going to look at the difference between a post and a page. Now these along the top here, these are your pages. The posts are these in this area here, and a post is very much dependent on date. So you'll usually see the newest posts first, going to the later ones, and eventually posts will tend to drop away altogether. Although they will still be available in the archives, you generally will only see the newest posts first. And you can think of a post as a news type article. A page is a static page, and that is always going to be there. So your about page, your members pages, those pages are always there, and they're not dependent on any kind of date. You'll see they also don't really have any kind of author information on them, whereas the articles generally will have who it was written by, when it was written, and you can comment against them and all that kind of stuff. So going back to Firefox here, to the dashboard, the first thing you can do over here is write a new page or a post, and a lot of the time that will be what you're doing. But before we get to writing, I'd say something else to look at is how to manage these things. When I say manage, these are existing posts and pages that are already live on the site that you might want to change. And in most cases, this is going to be what you guys are going to do. So for example, you want to change a phone number on your personal page, or you might want to post or change a price if you had posted a special or a date or something like that. So in those cases, you would come to manage, and you could choose whether to manage a post, and this is the list of them all here, so all the existing ones, or whether to manage one of the existing pages. So for example, if Guy had wanted to change his phone number, he would go down and he would find his page, his post rather, over here. He would click on it, and this would bring up the editor for this specific post. And there we are. So it gives you a nice visual way of doing it. You'll see that this is all the stuff that's on his page. And if he wanted to change his number, he could simply go over here and type it. And then that's how hard it is. If you want to change the write-up over here, same thing. You go into here, edit it, and that's all you do. When you finish, you click on the Save button, and that's all you have to do. It's really that simple. If you wanted to edit a page, it's exactly the same thing. If you wanted to click onto the About page, for example, this is all live on the internet, so sometimes it's going to be a little slow. And here's all the information that we have on our About page along with our little ad there. So again, to make a change, very, very simple, and we hit the Save button, and that's all there is to it.